Welcome back to the Norwegian Farm with me, Farmer Buck. As you can see, it's July and I'm actually out. I picked up a couple of fertilizing contracts, because even though it's July, none of my crops are ready for harvest, and none of my grass is ready for harvest, so I thought, why not earn some money? So I picked up the 135, filled it up with fertilizer, and we are going up the hill to 61 and 51. They're not big contract, but give some nice income. Almost 4,000, so it's okay. The sheeps are doing great. They're grown up. They will reproduce in 5 months. Still, the grass consumption, or the food consumption, is rather low, so that's good. And I got some idea for next year that instead of, if I can, instead of changing that field with barley to grass, I think I might just plow up the area around the grass that I already have, because this harvester, even though it's a good harvester, it doesn't cut the grass not growing on our field. So I was thinking, if I go a couple of rounds with the plow and fill it with grass, and the same thing on the other field. So the sheep's still the wool production is increasing. We now have 3,000 liter and a little bit here. So anyway, I'm gonna do those 2 contracts. Gonna time lapse through it, and then I think I'm just gonna skip ahead till August. And August is gonna be pretty busy. I think both our fields with crop, the oat and the barley, will be ready to harvest. And also we're gonna harvest this one field with grass. The first month is available. So, with that said, let's continue with this contract, and I will see you when it's done.
Bad habit, if it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back, 'cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, 'cause that's what it takes. Is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back, 'cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, 'cause that's what it takes.
So we're almost finished with the contract, and as you might saw, 135 kinda lacks some horsepower in this slopey terrain and with the full fertilizer. But we managed to finish. I think we kinda lost some fertilizer because it was actually standing still at some points, and it still spreads out the fertilizer even though it's fertilized already, and that's because it's a contract and we didn't take soil samples and anything. But yeah, it's money in the bank. Not that much, but it's better than nothing. So anyway, I will head back home, and unless some interesting contracts show up, I will see you guys tomorrow in August. So it's August, and it didn't show up any contract. It did show up a harvesting contract, but I had some bad experience on this map with harvesting contracts because I always lack some yield to deliver, so I can't fulfill them. And I think it's something to do with the map, and maybe with I tried it without precision farming as well, and still I can't reach the goal. So I decided to skip the harvesting contract and instead go to August. And August is going to be a busy one. We have this kind of large oat field ready to harvest. We got this barley field, and if I'm not mistaken, I think we have grass to harvest as well. It's ready to harvest. You know, this is it's better to take it in September, but when I take it in August, I can take it again in October. So I will see what kind of difference it will make on the yield compared to this one, which I'm gonna harvest next month. So anyway, I think first I'm gonna send out my harvester. We don't have money to upgrade the harvester, and I actually think as I said in the first episode, we are gonna build a cow farm. So our main production will be grass to feed our cows and also the sheep. And as we grow, unless we get money for another field, and I really hope we do, we will just harvest with the old harvester, and we'll see what happens in the future. I will keep my eye open on the used market though, if some of this cheap harvester show up. Really took a while last time on the big field with this old one, like 1.5 hours, but we only got 2 fields this time, and it is what it is. So let's just get this one. Gonna start with the small one so I can harvest the grass with the 165. About the straw, I don't know, I'm gonna collect more straw than I did last year. I don't really need the straw right now, but I will need it in the future with the cows and probably not so much grain fields. So I'll put this one on with the coarse play so I can focus on the grass. Course play. There's the field and 3 headlines, 3.4. Alright. So it's starting on the other side. Also got field destruction on, so I don't wanna lose any crop driving across the field. I wonder if I get a bigger yield now, since I limed it and fertilized it first harvest was just directly, I just bought it ready to harvest and didn't fertilize it or lime it or anything. So hopefully, damn it, maybe I will have to drive on some of the field here. Oh yeah. Should have just gone on the road. We will get there. Come on. So, there was the starting point. Here it is. Put the time on really slow because the weather forecast says it's gonna be rain later on, so I just want to get finished with all this harvesting first. There we go. First waypoint, and go. I can already see it's a higher yield this year, so that's good. Take the 135. We'll take the trailer and pick up the barley. I will harvest with the 165. Just wait here. Alright, let's get on with this. As normal, I won't bore you with all this harvesting, so I'm just gonna time lapse it and check in on you guys later. So we're almost finished collecting the grass. Just delivered my load number 2. So obviously it's a lot less than when we let the grass grow to full maturity, but we're still gonna get one more harvest. So all in all, if we get now, like now we have 14,000 and I don't know, maybe 1,000 more, 15,000. I won't lime it, but anyway, I guess we will get close to 30,000, and plus those 22,300 something we had the first harvest. We're actually gonna get more, I guess, than just 2 harvests, but with fully grown grass. But we will see when we harvest another our other field next month, though. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. How much did we earn compared to one more round of fertilizer, one more round of lime, I guess. So yeah, really interesting. Also discovered some, you know, I like horseplay a lot, but there are some weaknesses, I think, and one of them is when oh, it's going way too fast. When the harvester's full with horseplay, it backs out of the field and it's great, but as soon as you park your trailer under a pipe, he starts to drive again, and that's really annoying, especially when you have a weak tractor like the 135 uphill and you can't follow the harvester. So he only dumps like 50 liters or something and then he drives off. But I can't block him though with the tractor and force him to stay until he's empty, but it's a little bit annoying. And another thing is that horseplay, it's like he don't see all the trees, so he gets stuck in the tree line all the time. And although the normal helper also gets stuck in a tree, I don't feel he gets stuck quite as often as when you use horseplay. So, but yeah, of course you can fix it with putting 4 or 5 headlamps and just block him with the front loader or something. But a little bit annoying. But otherwise, the horseplay is a really great mod. So I'm just gonna take the little triangle I got left here, and we'll make calculate how much. But now it's we do lose. We had one more wagon last time, but again we're gonna get one more harvest this year, and I don't know, in November, if there's no snow and no frost, maybe we harvest in November as well, but you know, would like to keep it as authentic as I can within the game limits. So I told you before, October is usually the last month, and that's not every year either. You can get a small grass harvest in Norway. In Rennebu, I don't think it's possible to harvest grass in October. But I'm not from Rennebu, so of course maybe they have some good climate up there, but I doubt it. But anyway, last few spots here, and the result is then 15,000 liters, maybe short of 15. 14,900 something. But we get 2 loads, so we're gonna compare it to the next field. They are almost the same size. So if it's worth it, it's worth it. But just gonna park the harvester, and I don't know. Where shall I? Oh, don't go away. Ah, it stops. Good. Not sure where to put the grass. No, that's not it. Grass 37 and silage 30. So it's silage then. And also, I don't know if it's the barley or the lime and fertilizer, but I get like 90% yield now with barley on this, what's it called? What kind of soil we have here? Loamy sand. It's like one of the worst, if not the worst, soil you can have. And the indicator says we gotta get an 80% yield. You see 80%. The I don't know. The nitrogen is good, bad. I don't know. Still, we got a 90% yield. If we look at this yield calculator, so that's good. And last time we only got 65, but then again, it was not limed, not fertilized, not anything. We didn't even have a soil sample, so that could of course be the reason. But it's gonna be interesting to see if the field 63 with the oat will also give us 90%, or if it will give us 80, like the field information said. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this one. I'm gonna fertilize the grass field, and then after this I will start on the oat field. And the oat field I will time, even though we have the same harvester, so it should take the same time or maybe even more, but we got a bigger trailer, and if I'm lucky I will free up the 165 to drive the trailer, so I can keep collecting straw the whole time and not going from straw to the trailer and back to the straw and so on. So maybe I don't think so, but maybe we will save like 5 minutes, but actually I think we'll use more time than last time, because I think the yield will be bigger. So, but anyway, it is nice with this 8,000 liter trailer though, to not go back and forth every 2 loads, so that's a good thing. But anyway, I'll get back to you when this only 3, and the barley is done, and when we start with the oat field. So I'll see you in a minute. So we're almost finished with field 68, and just thought I'd drop in to show you an idea I just got. When it comes to this straw collecting, I was thinking, why not use the new trailer, and because that can carry straw. I can't use the Serigstad harvester to pick up the straw, and that's maybe that's accurate also, because the straw is very light, so we'd get some trouble in the pipe blowing it out in the trailer. But this works actually fine, so I gotta go to the barn and pick up the weight, and I'm figuring then I can load 7,000 liters every trip back to the barn instead of just 4. So it's gonna save me some time with the straw collection at least. So that's really good news, I think. So it's gonna be nice. But anyway, just got this couple of 100 liters left. This is where I go from the crossplay to the helper, and he left a path here. So hopefully we get this in one machine. Really wish this harvester had like 3,000 liter capacity. It's been back and forth all the time. But it is what it is, so we're really gonna have to look out in the used market to see if we can find a bigger harvester, I guess. I haven't really found an old authentic one, In Norway it was very normal with a harvester from Volvo in the 60s, but also Massey Ferguson started producing and was getting kind of big with harvester in the 60s, 70s, so I will see what I can find. If not, I'm gonna not cheat, but nowadays New Holland is a quite popular harvester in Norway, so there is one old type, cheap New Holland harvester. I might just go for that if it shows up in the used market though. I don't think I'm gonna prioritize a harvester just yet. We need to see how much grass we actually need. In a couple of months or next summer we're gonna have like 200 sheep, and they're gonna use a lot of grass, need a lot of grass, and our goal is, as I mentioned, is cows. So for this next field I told you the weaknesses about what I think is some of the weaknesses with courseplay, but I'm gonna on this one make, I don't know, 6 headlands, and see if that will work better. So I don't know, this target position, if that's gonna help me to make the start. Let's try 6. What? 5? Alright, maybe I have to be more inside of the field or something. Yeah, it's not all just positive side with this courseplay, but oh, looks like we're getting a bigger yield. Can we see it already? No, we're gonna wait a little bit. So we got the field. We got field position, target position, like that. 5 then? Oh yeah. Didn't I see the start button? Yeah. Ooh, just ahead. Just gonna drive up to it then, and we're gonna try and see how if it works better with 5 headlamps. And also we need to time this field. I'm really sure we're gonna use more time than the first time around. So, but it's, I'm not sure, maybe it was out the first time as well. But we will see. First waypoint and go. Alright. So I will deliver this and get back to collecting straw. So I see you in a minute or so. about to finish the harvesting of the oat, and as I predicted, it took more time than last time, I think. Let's see, not quite finished yet. So actually I think we ended up pretty much at the same time, about 1.5 hours. So it's what's happening? To lower it. So I really want to upgrade this harvester. It's 1500 liter capacity. It's all the time harvester full, helpers full. So I think it's gonna be a goal, next goal, to get a new harvester. Especially if we can manage to get enough grass off the 2 grass fields we have. After the last grass harvest of this year, I'm gonna expand the field a little bit. As I said, I'm gonna rent the plow and expand the field in the edges. So it will probably give us a couple of thousand more liters, and maybe that's enough. Looks like the cheaper sheeps are pretty low maintenance when it comes to food. So hopefully those 2 fields will be okay. And we really need all the income we can have, so we can expand the farm and get our cows. I've been checking the map a little bit about this expansion, and it's kind of difficult to choose which field to buy, and so I just realized looking at the map off camera that there is an option you can see in the map menu. I didn't, probably always been there, but I didn't see it until recently, where you can in the buy mode you have this section. I don't know why I never noticed, but it gives you I don't know, information about what soil type you can expect in that field. So money wise, we will get enough money to buy this one pretty fast. There is also this section here, here, that is cheaper, but it's kind of far away though, and I know from doing some contract in the area that it's really slopey and steep there. So with my equipment and tractors, it's gonna be real slow to cultivate the field and harvest the field and so on. I really would like this close to me, but you have this loamy sand, and maybe that one, but this one's pretty good, mostly loam, 87,000, and it's almost as big as our combined field, so do have to cross the river to get there, but I'm thinking maybe that one. I don't know. So yeah, we finished the field, and the time was maybe we actually did it 10 minutes faster than last time, but I guess since it's oat, it's not the biggest yield compared to last year. I think it was wheat or something. You have not that many liters to drive home. But well, I guess that's gonna be the end of this episode, and the next episode we're gonna finish cultivating, sowing, and there's another grass harvest coming up, and probably, maybe we're gonna go sell some wool. We'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.